Welcome to the cabin.
Oh.
Hey, it's Jay, and today my sister is at the cabin. She traveled across the country to be here, so we are making the most of it. We're in the boat, we're working, fishing,
You got a fish!
cooking, and getting up close to some awesome wildlife.
Lily pads and grass. I got to put my rubbers on at this point because I have to get out of the boat and pull it through. I've got no choice. The water in this creek is really low now, and at first I could get myself through just by rowing, and now it's rubber season because the water levels are really dropping, and the bottom of the boat just scrapes the whole entire way.
I can probably get out and walk along those rocks. Any poison ivy up here?
Nope. No show.
All right, I'm good. Okay, welcome to the cabin. Oh, it's a little bit warm.
It's a little bit warm, yeah. It's
a little bit warm, yeah, but it's
31 degrees Celsius, so that's just about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Another really hot day in the cabin. And yeah, what do you think?
It's cute.
Smaller than you thought?
It's smaller than I thought.
It is, yeah.
And I also thought that the cabin was going to be oriented towards the water. Like I thought your orientation, I thought your orientation was this way, and that when you approached the cabin, you could see the porch, you could see the deck.
So you thought the water was that way?
Well, I thought, yeah, or I thought the cabin was turned this way.
These are old school windows.
You got windows up top?
I do, but we're not going to go do that because it'll let in all kinds of bugs.
This guy? This guy?
Yeah.
Okay, and then plug.
Hold the power button.
Yeah.
There you go, you're good. Now just touch this one. Now we're good. Now the fridge is plugged in to this.
You don't have to plug this in?
This is all
Oh,
power.
that's power.
This is all power right here.
Yeah, okay.
But if I plug this in
Yeah.
and I turn on the generator, it'll charge. Here you go. Yeah. So this is my sister Allison. She's about 18, 19 months younger than I am. And this is her first time ever in the Northwest Territories. And she's here visiting me for a week. And when she showed up, she said, I want to go see the cabin. So here we are just for a little day trip. And yeah, what do you think so far?
The drive here was amazing. I thought that it was smooth.
Yeah.
Water was nice.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be a little bit rougher, but it was quite smooth. I mean, there's that spot where you've got to walk through the rocks and stuff, which if it gets any shallower than that, I don't know how you're.
Well, I'm not
going
to be bringing people, that's for sure. Yeah. It gets pretty rough through there, especially in the fall. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse.
So, I'm actually from Ottawa. So, Jay and I moved to Ottawa together. We lived together for quite a few years, early, mid-20s.
Our college years.
Yep.
We were roommates.
Yep. Really good, close relationship. And I just decided I'm going to come and visit. And I work for an architecture firm. So construction is quite different there. The soil types are different. So it's interesting to see how things are working here.
When it comes to cabins, I think it's pretty much no holds barred.
Yep.
Like if I was to build a cabin, I would just say I'm going to build a cabin and it's going to sit here and I'm going to use lumber and it's going to be a square, and they go, okay, so.
For your permit process, you mean?
That's right.
You don't have to, what do you have to show for drawings? Anything?
Exactly where it's going to be. And
did you just hit me in the head?
I just hit you in the head. Like whack.
Okay.
There was a bug on you. So, yeah, you just have to essentially put on the plot of, like, you have a map of the land and you
Yep.
draw your squares, and you have to follow a certain amount of rules. Like, I've got to be at least 35 meters from the water for any structure.
Yep.
Every single structure has to be approved, and every single structure is considered an improvement, a land improvement. So
when you're saying you have to show the structure, you have to show how you're putting it together?
No.
You have to show how the foundation and stuff is? Just a square?
just to draw it. Just draw it. This is where it's going to be. So yeah, she works for an architecture firm, and she's going to give me a little bit of advice today on the cabin itself, because as you guys know, those of you who watch my channel, I am expanding the cabin. This is the plan. 12 feet, which is probably about here,
Yep.
right? So I am going to drop. I'm going to drop 12 feet. 12 feet. And I'm going to see where these windows are.
Yep.
I'm going to take out that wall underneath the header.
Okay.
So underneath the header, below these windows, I'm cutting it out. And I'm coming out 12 feet.
Is the underside of your floor just above this?
There's insulation in there.
And then is your floor just sandwiched? You've just got plywood sandwiching insulation?
Correct.
Where Jay is here, it's all bedrock. So you can see that if the only way he'd be able to put in like a deep foundation would be blasting. Obviously he's not going to do that. So they've used this cribbing instead to hold it up. The thing with that, you have to be expected to be leveling every few years, every couple of years.
Even on rock.
You're going to get shifting, but you can see like the rocks are, when I say leveling, like you're going to have to, you obviously have to fix that end there, right? Like if you look at these pieces, like, it's actually giving me a little bit of anxiety. It's making me nervous how, like, they're trying to shim it up, but you're going to want to come in and do like a cleaner job on that, obviously.
So you can see here with the shed, I've got this pin into the rock, right? There's a pin in the rock. And it's got a little bit of wood underneath to help with it.
So you've done a bit of shimming.
And I've got a rock taking a lot of the weight as well. This was just to get me to a position where the shed wouldn't blow away. Because before I just had it on rocks. People were like, don't do that. By the way, I use wood glue and it's as hard as a rock now. So you can see I just have rocks in the back. She's just sitting on rocks. There are no pins, I like to call them pins, in the back. Just 2 rocks in each corner. She's level. Easy to level.
You placed these rocks?
I did. What?
I love it.
She's laughing. She's laughing.
I am laughing. You got to get a shot of these rocks in here.
I did a good job.
That's going to shift, Jay. If this rock shifts through the seasons, your whole shed is just going to come down in the back.
See, I have these ones. That one's right there. He's in tight. That dark one.
That rock?
Yeah, that dark one's in tight. So if these guys go...
This dark one's in tight, but it's also splitting. Yeah, I got it.
She's got it.
Show off my pipes.
No. Okay. What we're doing is putting in the footings now. We're finding some rock from just around the area, and there's lots of flat rock, but getting it to fit perfectly isn't that easy. And so we're using the bottle jack. It allows for us to just squeeze in the flattest piece of rock we can find and give it a nice solid footing all the way around. And that just makes it so that way if any of the rocks decide to give out and freak out, there's a whole bunch of other rocks standing by, ready to accept the load. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's good. Tight. Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just too bad the bearing's not on the center of the...
Can't do it. Oh, he's in. He's in good.
So this is like your only line of defense.
It's the only line.
It's the only line of defense against, you've got air, moisture, and I know, it's just a shed. If I were you, I would fill these gaps.
With caulking as well?
Because, like I know you have it from the inside, but water can still come down, get trapped in this little lip, and then you're going to have water sitting there. Could turn to ice. You might have cracking, freezing in there. So I would seal these up too.
Okay. A lot of you have been saying that I need curtains, and Crystal, my girlfriend, agrees, and so does Allison. So we just picked up a couple of curtains. We're trying to figure it all out. And the idea is to just keep the temperature down in the cabin during the warm summer months, and of course to reduce the amount of light whenever I want to. And in the wintertime, I'll probably open them all the way and just leave them open all winter long, so that way I can see the northern lights at night and I can look at the beautiful sunrise. And I can do this now, see?
Yeah,
that's why you need those slidey guys.
You're going to get out of your way so you don't hook my ear.
No, I'm just showing you.
Yeah.
You pull up right here, remember?
Yeah.
And then you flip this.
And it'll release.
But you have to let go of your finger. Think we'll get a fish? I guarantee you're getting that pike.
I got something.
You got it?
Something's biting.
Keep it up straight, if you do.
Something's nibbling on it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you got it. Pull her in. Pull her in. Right away, first cast. Keep her up straight, keep her up straight.
I'm not going to be able to do it, I don't think.
Wow. You got something?
Either that or I'm stuck on something.
You might be stuck.
I think I'm stuck.
You're stuck, yeah, you're stuck.
That's why I can't pull it in. Oh, no, it was something. It released.
Wow. Keep pulling.
No, it's gone now.
Yeah, keep pulling though. You gotta. Oh, he's back on it. He's back on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him. There he is. Keep it up straight. You got him hooked.
Oh no!
Oh, he's up.
Nothing's on this.
Oh yeah. Whoa. You got him. Keep it up high. Keep it up high. Keep it up high. Whoa. Oh, that was close. That came right down on top of me. I almost got killed. Oh yeah. Took a fight. Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a pike. Yes. You got him! Baby, show him to the camera. Show him to the camera. Yes.
Sweet. There you go.
There. He's not very big.
He's not very big, no.
No. Nice looking pike. Not big enough, but man, he put up a good fight. Look at that slime. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Something's nibbling.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, you got him. Got him. Wow. You got a fish.
He's pretty little too, though. Eh?
Oh, he's right through his lip. Let's get him. Let's set him free. Then you bring the fish up to the camera. Yes.
Come here, buddy.
Good.
Ah!
Whoa!
He's all right. Fish is okay.
He's good. He swam away.
Was so slimy.
So I really noticed from my drone shots how messy this pile of wood is, and this is all the scrap wood that's been left by the previous owner. I've been picking through it, and a lot of it is junk. I'm trying to determine what to do with it. It's not coming back with me in the boat. So with Allison here, she's going to help me just kind of tidy it up a little bit so it just looks a little bit better. For those of you who watch my channel, you know I've had a lot of struggles with the propane tank over this summer and getting the propane to flow to my stove. I have got it to work over the last few visits, and it's a lot better, but I've decided just to replace it with a nice full 30-pound tank. That should last me a long time, probably till next summer, the amount I use it. And yeah, hopefully it's just going to have more pressure and more power and just be better for this environment than the small 20-pound tank. I'm going to need to build something right here. This is all the wood that I'm going to use to build the extension on the cabin. The floor, anyway, the floor for the cabin, the extension. And so right now I'm just putting my propane tanks on it. Maybe I'll use some of that old scrap wood over there and just build a little stand in the back here so I can just pop in the propane tank. I don't know, I think I'll actually have to drill a hole through the wall to run the hose through the house, or through the cabin I should say, and then I'll seal it up. There's a hose there coming from the stove.
Yeah.
Can you pass it through that hole?
Got it?
Got it. Is that as far as she can go?
Pretty much, yep.
Okay.
Oh, we're getting, is that good?
Give me a sec here. She's coming. There it is, baby. We got propane. Yes. Okay, the pilot light kicked in. I'd like to run them all for a sec. Just get the propane going through. Yes. Okay. It'll be good. Once it starts to cook up here.
We're making some tacos for supper. This is one of Gibson and McGuire's favorites. So I chose the supper and making it together.
we're good. Nice and chunky. You have a good time?
I had an amazing time.
Yeah, she had an amazing time.
I had an amazing time.
There you go. Well,
All right. Cheers,
cheers.
brother.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
it's good.
That's good. Yep. It's good.
Very good.
It's a good taco.
Wow.
I think
The camera.
I think I got it.
Well, that's it for this video, everybody. I had an amazing time, and it was so awesome having my sister at the cabin. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.